So, why does God ask for trust before understanding?
Great question. Now you are thinking like someone who really wants to grow. This is where the story of Joshua becomes powerful, because God tells him to lead people into unknown territory before everything makes sense. Let's slow down and look carefully. Joshua is stepping into leadership right after Moses, and that alone would make anyone nervous. This might surprise you. God does not give Joshua every detail, he gives him courage and a promise. Most people miss this part. Trust comes before results, not after them. Here is the deeper layer. God is shaping Joshua's confidence through obedience before Joshua fully sees how the plan unfolds.
So, what does that actually mean?
1. This is where the story begins to unfold in a deeper way. Joshua is told to be strong and courageous before any battles even start. 2. Now we start to see what was really happening beneath the surface. God was building inner stability before outer victory. 3. This part is easy to skip, but it matters. The Israelites had to step into the Jordan River before it stopped flowing. 4. Here is where growth quietly begins. Action came before visible proof. 5. This connects directly to real life. Sometimes we move forward before we feel fully ready. 6. This is the layer that shapes character over time. Trust grows when we act faithfully in small, uncertain moments.
Does the brain really change from small steps?
Yes. First, your brain truly changes when you repeat small actions that require courage. Second, each brave step strengthens neural pathways connected to confidence and resilience. Third, when fear appears but you move anyway, the stress response becomes easier to regulate over time. Then, neural circuits linking trust and action begin firing more efficiently. Next, repeated obedience builds identity in the prefrontal cortex where decision-making matures. Finally, what feels uncertain today becomes a pattern of calm leadership tomorrow.
How does this show up in real life?
1. Think about how this shows up in school or work. You often start assignments before knowing every answer. 2. Notice how emotions often react before logic, especially when facing something new. 3. Watch what happens when stress repeats daily. Avoidance grows if courage is not practiced. 4. Small habits quietly create bigger patterns, either retreating or stepping forward. 5. Modern life makes this even more visible, because uncertainty is everywhere.
So, small equals big?
Yes. First, small steps almost always look unimpressive at the beginning. Second, repetition is what gives them strength, just like Joshua crossing the river step by step. Third, steady practice builds quiet momentum, and courage becomes less dramatic and more natural. Then, what once felt difficult becomes normal behavior. Lastly, consistency turns small faith into strong character.
So, how do I start?
Step 1. Pause and notice what is actually happening inside you when something feels uncertain. Step 2. Allow yourself to feel it without rushing to escape it. Step 3. Choose one small action instead of waiting for a big feeling. Step 4. Reflect gently instead of criticizing yourself. Step 5. Repeat tomorrow, because growth loves consistency.
What should we do today?
1. Choose something simple, not dramatic. 2. Start smaller than you think you need to. 3. Observe your reactions carefully. 4. Adjust without quitting. 5. Come back tomorrow and build again. Remember, trust grows through repeated small choices, not sudden miracles. God shapes courage inside us long before He shows the full picture. Growth happens when we keep stepping forward even when we cannot see everything yet. If this sparked curiosity, share this video with someone you care about. Learning grows stronger together.
See you in the next episode.